Hi folks, this chapter in the tutorial section is about Dolby Audio. So in Dolby Audio you have 6 options. You can select your primary language track. It only works if the broadcaster is actually broadcasting multiple languages. So you can select the main language spoken in your household, might be English, Spanish or French. You can select the language, then the secondary language in your household. You can select English, Spanish, or French. You can turn on descriptive audio. This means that if there is, for people who cannot see, there might be a track that is actually broadcasting in the background a description of what's going on, then that'll turn on. So I'm going to turn this on high and see if this audio is available. So I don't see anything right now, so I'm going to mute it again. But the point is, with ATSC 3.0 you can have descriptive audio in the background, and you can turn that on if you want. Now downmix mode control is interesting. We have a FAQ section about this on our website, but what this does is, if you set it to auto, the ZapperBox and your TV or your audio video recorder decide who should decode Dolby audio. Should it be the ZapperBox or the TV or your AV receiver? Sometimes auto does not work. So the two options are downmix. What this does is that it forces the ZapperBox to decode your audio. The ZapperBox only has 2-channel stereo decoding. So if your broadcaster is sending 7.1.4 and for some reason it is not working on your receiver, you can force the ZapperBox to decode it and send the stereo decoded audio to your TV or AV receiver. Now, if your AV receiver is more capable, or your TV has more than dual channel decoders, so for example, most AV receivers are at least 5.1, or Dolby Atmos is 7.1.4, you should set this to pass through. This means you are forcing your ZapperBox to not decode audio and send Dolby Atmos directly to your receiver to decode there. So if you have a fancy receiver, it's best to use pass-through. Finally, I will go down to dialogue enhancement, and if you turn it on with ATSC 3, what Dolby AC4 can do is it can increase the volume or improve the level of dialogue, and so if there's a lot of other noise, the main dialogue is going to be highlighted in the audio. And finally, the last option is volume leveler, and this can control the volume. If the ads come on and they're too loud, it will reduce the volume of those ads. So I should have left this on by default. Finally, if I go out of this and I press the Zap menu, there is I go to the Zap menu by pressing the Zap key on my remote. So here's the Zap key on my remote. I can go to audio experiences and I can select dynamically. This audio is supposed to have English and Spanish, so let's give it a try. I'm going to turn on my audio, and here's English.
play for $100,000.
And we see that this broadcaster is sending the English track on both, as both English and Spanish. That's not unusual, but at least you, while you're watching TV, you can quickly select between different audio tracks. So again, going back to settings, that was the chapter on Dolby Audio and all the 6 different options within Dolby Audio. Thank you for watching.